questions to the Prime Minister.
Less than 48 hours after voters delivered their verdict, the Prime Minister back in the parliamentary spotlight.
What is the Prime Minister's message to Australia about the results?
Australians did not accept the constitutional change that was proposed, but no one is arguing for the status quo.
His political opponents insisting the defeat is his to explain.
Why did he proceed when it was clear his vanity project was going so disastrously wrong?
I fulfilled that commitment that I made. This wasn't out of convenience.
Member for Bowman.
It was out of conviction.
But delivering on the promises made to improve the lives of Indigenous Australians will require considerable effort, with the Voice proposal rejected.
The path ahead is unclear today. That's the honest reality.
People supported recognition but not the Voice. The Prime Minister didn't do that.
Good idea, mate. Before the weekend vote, the Liberal and Nationals leaders had wanted a second poll solely on recognition of First Nations.
And that will be our policy going into the next election.
If it does go down on October 14, I'm pledging my leadership to restart a process to make sure we do get the constitutional recognition.
Now, both walking that back.
I don't think we need to rush into a second referendum.
I think it's clear that the Australian public is probably over the referendum process for some time.
The Leader of the Opposition has now taken the next step. He's now opposing himself.
Scrutiny of the weekend results will continue for the government, particularly given the strength of support for the Voice waning the further voters lived from the inner city.
The Prime Minister of Australia read very well his inner suburban seat of Grayndler and very badly the seat called Australia.
There are geographic things that are evident here that can't be denied.
The Prime Minister's taking solace from votes cast in the most remote corners of the country, with high Indigenous populations strongly supporting the Voice to Parliament. But that doesn't change the outcome or give those communities any inkling of what the government's plan B is to tackle their disadvantage. Matthew Doran, ABC News, Canberra.